The most vocal Trump critics leaving the Senate officially tomorrow. Many are wondering, will Mitt Romney be the new Jeff Flake? Joining me now to discuss is Republican Senator-elect from Tennessee, Marsha Blackburn. Welcome.
Thank you.
So one of your incoming colleagues there, Senator-elect Romney, has made a little bit of waves. And I find it interesting that, among other things, he said he's speaking out against what he called divisiveness by being divisive, it seems, and going after the president.
I have to tell you, I learned a long time ago. My mom used this with me. I used it with my kids. TEAM is an acronym. Together, everyone achieves more. And if you were to ask Tennesseans what they want to see, they want to see Congress working together, both chambers, working with the president. They want to see things done. Mm-hmm. And their focus is not on the story of the day. Tennesseans' focus is on the story of their lives.
I get that you don't believe that Mitt Romney is being a team player, but I wonder, you're not necessarily pushing back on the substance of what he said. So let's get into what he said in his op-ed in the Washington Post. Among other things, he said the Trump presidency made a deep descent in December. The departures of the defense secretary and White House chief of staff, the appointment of senior persons of lesser experience, the abandonment of allies who fight beside us, and the president's thoughtless claim, Romney says, that America has long been a sucker in world affairs, all defined his presidency down. Can you defend the president's December?
I think what Tennesseans will tell you that they want to see is having a U.S. senator who is going to be there to help the president get his agenda done.
But losing Jim Mattis was a big blow, you admit.
Yes. And what they want is somebody who is going to continue to support the president's agenda. Justices, federal judges, dealing with China, getting this economy going. Those are the things, Ed, that they want to talk about. And like I said, the story of the day is not something that they're going to focus on.
I heard someone came up to you, a veteran came up to you in the supermarket when you were campaigning and said, build that wall.
Build that wall. This was just this last week in the produce section of my hometown grocery store. He came by me and he said, I'm an independent, I'm a veteran, I voted for you, build the wall. Our citizenship is not to be given away free.
You were in the House before now being elected to the Senate, and I have to press you on the fact that if that veteran wants the wall built, why didn't you and your colleagues build that wall in 2017 and 2018?
Anytime I've had the chance to vote for building that wall, I have done it. And here's the reason why, is because our citizenship and this country and our sovereignty is precious. I fight for 5 things every day: faith, family, freedom, hope, and opportunity. And that is a worthy fight, and I'm going to continue to do it. Anytime I can support securing our country, ending sex trafficking, gangs, labor trafficking, I'm going to do it.
Someone who doesn't seem to want to reach across the aisle, you talked about working together, people in Tennessee wanting that, is the incoming Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. Here's what she said about that wall.
Are you willing to come up and give him some of this money for the wall? Because apparently that's the sticking point.
No, nothing for the wall. We're talking about border security.
Nothing for the wall, but that means it's
well,
a
we can go
non-starter.
through this all, back and forth. No. How many more times can we say no? Nothing for the wall.
How do you work in that environment? She hasn't even been officially sworn in or elected as Speaker, and she's saying literally 3-4 times, no, no, no.
And obstructionist, this is why she was a very short-time Speaker, the first time around for her. And I tell you what, buyer's remorse is already setting in. I was talking to a Democrat today out of Tennessee, and they just said, oh my goodness, do you think people realize what they're in for with Nancy Pelosi? And I said, it's not going to take them long to figure out, and look at that.
I've got 30 seconds. There have been reports, I know it's not official yet, that you might join the Senate Judiciary Committee. There was a lot made by critics in the media that there were no Republican women on the panel when Brett Kavanaugh was up for confirmation hearings. What would you plan to do? I know, for example, Bill Barr, as the Attorney General nominee, they just announced his confirmation hearings will be in mid-January. That's going to be big.
It will be big. If I am fortunate enough to secure a seat on the Senate Judiciary Committee, I would be very diligent in doing my homework and all of my due diligence necessary to go through that process, and would be honored to serve. I think that the Senate Republicans would be well served to have a conservative female on the Judiciary Committee.
Doing her homework, and as you already heard, a laser focused on what the people of Tennessee want. Senator-elect Marsha Blackburn.
Yes.
Officially tomorrow, Senator Blackburn,
That's
thanks for
exactly
coming in
right.
tonight.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.